Ethiopia, a land of extraordinary contrast, where ancient traditions meet modern ambitions, and the cradle of humanity continues to shape the future of a continent. It is a country often misunderstood, yet impossible to forget. In this video, we'll explore 10 remarkable facts about Ethiopia that challenge myths, reveal hidden histories, and inspire awe. This is not just a story of a nation, it's a story of civilization, of endurance, of genius.
1.1. The nation that resisted colonization. In the late 19th century, as European powers carved Africa into colonies, Ethiopia stood alone. At the Battle of Adwa in 1896, Emperor Menelik II led an army that would stun the world, defeating Italian forces and preserving Ethiopian sovereignty. This was no accident. It was strategy, unity, and leadership. Ethiopia became a beacon of African pride, inspiring independence movements across the continent. And though Italy briefly occupied the country during World War II, it never broke the Ethiopian spirit. 2. A different calendar and a different view of time. Ethiopia doesn't just measure time differently, it lives it differently. The country follows a unique 13-month calendar that's 7 to 8 years behind the Western world. Even the day begins at sunrise, not midnight. What we call 6 a.m., they call 0 hour. These time systems reflect more than just counting. They show a civilization that developed its own sense of rhythm, tied not to the West, but to the sun, the seasons, and the soul of its people. 3rd, one of the oldest Christian nations on earth. Christianity found a home in Ethiopia in the 4th century, making it one of the earliest Christian nations in history. Long before cathedrals rose in Europe, Ethiopian stone churches were being carved into the earth. The Ethiopian Orthodox Church preserved ancient rituals, scriptures, and practices found nowhere else. Today, those same rituals still echo through the highlands, reminding us of a faith deeply rooted in time. 4. The Aksumite Empire, an ancient superpower. At the crossroads of Africa, Arabia, and Asia stood the Aksumite Empire, one of the great powers of the ancient world. From the 1st to the 7th century CE, Aksum traded gold, ivory, and spices with Rome, India, and Byzantium. It minted its own coins, built towering stone obelisks, and declared Christianity as a state religion. Aksum wasn't just powerful, it was literate, wealthy, and connected. An African empire that shaped world history.
5. The cradle of humanity. Lucy and our ancient past. In 1974, a team of scientists uncovered something that would change everything. The fossilized skeleton of Lucy, a 3.2 million-year-old hominid. Found in Ethiopia's Afar region, Lucy is one of our oldest ancestors. But she's not alone. Ethiopia holds some of the richest fossil records on Earth, suggesting that modern humans may have first walked upright in these very valleys. In many ways, Ethiopia isn't just a country, it's the birthplace of all of us. 6. An indigenous script and language. Ethiopia writes its own story, literally. Its script, Ge'ez, is one of the few indigenous writing systems in Africa and is still used in Amharic, Tigrinya, and liturgical texts. With over 80 spoken languages and 200 dialects, Ethiopia is a linguistic mosaic. But the Ge'ez script stands apart, a symbol of ancient literacy, cultural pride, and intellectual independence. 7. Ethiopia in early Islamic history. When the first Muslims faced persecution in Mecca, Prophet Muhammad told them to seek refuge in Abyssinia, Ethiopia. There, the Christian king, or Negus, offered them protection. This early migration, known as the First Hijra, is one of the most important acts of interfaith compassion in history. Ethiopia became a sanctuary, a bridge between Islam and Christianity, a place where faiths found peace, not war. 8. Geography of extremes. From highlands to hellscapes. From the soaring Simien Mountains to the infernal heat of the Danakil Depression, Ethiopia is a land of extremes. The Danakil, one of the lowest and hottest places on Earth, is a geologist's dream and sometimes a nightmare. Boiling acid pools, salt flats, lava lakes, but just hours away, cool highlands burst with life. Ethiopia contains over 20 ecosystems in one country, a microcosm of the planet itself. 9. Birthplace of coffee and the culture behind it. The world runs on coffee, but it all began here, in Ethiopia. According to legend, a goat herder named Kaldi noticed his goats dancing after eating red berries. The rest is history. But in Ethiopia, coffee is more than caffeine. It's a ceremony, a bond, a conversation. Roasted, brewed, and served in 3 rounds, it connects generations. 10. Ethiopia, the refuge of Nubia, the voice of Africa. From the forgotten civilizations of Nubia to the scholars of Aksum, from the freedom fighters of Adwa to the farmers in the Rift Valley, Ethiopia is a country of firsts, of fierce independence and of deep memory. It has been many things: a home, a hope, a headline, and always a heartbeat of Africa. To understand Ethiopia is to rethink what you thought you knew about the world. Ethiopia is more than a country. It is a keeper of time, a guardian of memory, and a testament to resilience. Its languages speak of ancient worlds. Its lands hold the bones of our ancestors. Its people, past and present, stand tall, proud, and free. In telling Ethiopia's story, we are not just telling African history, we are telling human history, and it's only just beginning.